Excellencies, greetings from Bridgetown. I extend my sincere thanks for the opportunity to share my perspective on the role of South-South Economic Cooperation from a Barbadian perspective. I'm truly sorry I cannot be with you in person, but I am scheduled to lead a debate in Parliament tomorrow for Barbados to facilitate the execution of a debt for nature swap. It would have been virtually impossible for me to be there with you in person and return home in time to lead the debate. This is particularly important after the pandemic, where vulnerable travel-dependent countries like Barbados are now required to pursue innovative financing options. The debt for nature swap is supported by a counter-guarantee agreement with the Inter-American Development Bank and the Nature Conservancy. This allows us to divert existing debt service in order to facilitate enhanced marine conservation and other environmental commitments. In a similar vein, we are currently having discussions with countries within our hemisphere to determine how to use underutilized special drawing rights at the International Monetary Fund to facilitate more innovative guarantees through regional development banks. We believe that this tool could be extended on a South-South basis. Since coming to office in May 2018, Barbados has been a strong advocate for global cooperation. The predominantly nationalist response by developed nations during the COVID-19 pandemic has demonstrated to all the need for stronger South-South partnerships. In 2021, during the height of restrictions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, our government prioritized the establishment of diplomatic missions in Ghana and Kenya, consistent with our commitment to South-South cooperation. I am proud to say we now have high commissions in Accra and Nairobi. Furthermore, during the pandemic, the Caribbean community worked with the African Union and the African Exim Bank to access the African Medical Supplies Platform. This enabled Barbados and other Caribbean countries to access critically needed COVID-19 vaccines, personal protection equipment, and other medical supplies which had become more expensive and extremely difficult to source in light of global scarcity and hoarding. It has been made absolutely clear that there is no level playing field. Therefore, the best way for the Global South to adequately address the emerging global challenges is by cooperating amongst ourselves. It is against this backdrop that Barbados is forging ahead with establishing new partnerships and strengthening existing ones to continue to grow South-South cooperation. Early this month, Barbados hosted the first Afro-Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum, sponsored by the African Exim Bank in partnership with Invest Barbados and Export Barbados. By any measure, the forum was a rousing success, attended by over 700 delegates from several African countries and the diaspora, and 300 persons from the Caribbean region. The opportunity to share knowledge, forge business partnerships, and share meaningful cultural experiences was well received. We look forward to hosting even more delegates in the future. Barbados has also signed memoranda of understanding to facilitate direct airlift between both regions, with Barbados providing a jump-off point to the wider Caribbean. We have already received expressions of interest from several carriers to fly these routes. Hopefully, the journey to the next African Caribbean Trade and Investment Forum will be much shorter and faster. Within our region, Barbados is partnering with Guyana and Suriname, two neighboring countries with well-developed agricultural industries and available land mass for crop farming, to address food security issues within the Caribbean region. Our ambitious goal was set before the pandemic to reduce the region's food import bill by 25% by 2025. To that end, the region has already hosted two agricultural investment fora in 2022, one in Guyana and the other in Trinidad and Tobago, in order to accelerate implementation of this policy. This will, of course, require financing to successfully execute our vision for growth. Our partners at the African Exim Bank have pledged to provide $1 billion in trade financing to the Caribbean region. These are but a few examples of Barbados' tangible efforts to make real the lived experience of South-South cooperation for our people. I look forward to continued growth and prosperity in this respect and eagerly await the day there are direct flights from Bangkok to Bridgetown, which will enable us to meet in person instead of virtually. I thank you.